Welcome to November's video newscast.
So is anything going on in November, Chris?
Well, from November 6th to November 13th, there are parent conferences, so there are minimum days.
On the 6th, report cards for quarter 1 are sent out. Also on the 10th, there's no school for Veterans Day. Now on to the teacher interview with Miss H.
I'm Josh from Yearbook, and I'm here to interview Mrs. Dudley. What did you do before you came here to Balboa?
Before I came to Balboa, I had just graduated from college with my undergrad, and so I was in the process of finding a job. So that's what happens when you finish with a teaching degree, is you spend the next little while just looking for a place to get a job. So I actually, before I directly came to Balboa, was working as a private math tutor for different people, just working one-on-one with a bunch of kids. And I also actually had a part-time job working as a grocery clerk at the Rouse in my area. So doing different things, just waiting to hear back from a school district to hire me.
All right. What college did you go to?
I went to Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah, and it's a great place, and I loved it there. So,
all right. What was your major in?
My major was in math education.
How old were you when you knew you wanted to be a teacher?
I was in 9th grade, so I would have been 14, and that was when I remember that was the first time I thought that once I left high school, like, what I wanted to major in was to be a teacher.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
From the 22nd to the 24th, there is no school for Thanksgiving. On November 3rd, there is the championship race at Arroyo Verde Park from 3 to 4:30.
Now on to the student interview with Kira and Brandon.
Hi, I'm Kira, and I'm interviewing the Student of the Month, Brandon. So how's your school year been so far?
Very okay.
What's your favorite color?
Green,
What is your favorite food?
bean and cheese burrito.
What's your favorite movie?
I like the first Avengers movie.
Do you have any pets?
I have a cat and a bunny.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Super speed.
What's your favorite hobby?
I like to draw.
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have one sister.
If you could meet any famous person, who would it be?
Chris Pratt.
What's your favorite soda?
Fanta.
Thank you, that's all the time we have.
And now on to the teacher interview with Joshua and Mrs. Duff.
Yearbook, and we're here to interview Mrs. DeHuff. What did you do before you came to Balboa?
I was a teacher at Poinsettia Elementary and also at Montalvo Elementary, and before that I was a teacher out in Beaumont Unified School District, which is out towards Palm Springs and Redlands.
All right. What college did you go to?
I went to the University of California.
What was your major in?
My major was in art and then education.
Why do you like teaching?
I like teaching because I like to meet a lot of different people. I like to hear about what the kids' ideas are and hear what they have to say and get excited about learning.
All right, thank you.
On November 1st, there is a wrestling match at Isbell at 6 o'clock.
Also on November 5th, there's a wrestling match at Nordhoff High School in Ojai.
Quote of the month.
This month's quote is chosen by Mrs. Lewis. It is, "If you're not making mistakes, then you're not doing anything," by John Wooden. Thank you for watching this month's video newscast. And now on to our teacher interview with Joshua and Mrs. Duff. Welcome to November's video newscast. So is anything going on in November, Chris?
Well, from November 6th to November 13th, there are parent conferences, so there are minimum days.
Minimum day. This month's quote is chosen by Mrs. Lewis, and it's by John Wooden. "If you're not making any mistakes, then you're doing it."